kept this island quarantined and contained, but I'm in shock about all this. Ooh, that's how it always starts. But then later there's running and then screaming. And history of bad ideas. Let's get this movable feast underway. Don't move!
What is it?
Mommy's very angry.
What's going on, everyone? The Great Talent here, and today we're going to talk about the Lost World Jurassic Park. Yes. So, as my marathon rolls on here, just going to give you guys a brief take, a little nostalgic review, a little revival, like kind of refresher here, refreshing course on this movie. If you haven't seen it in a while like I have, I've seen these movies, like I said before, my last review, dozens upon dozens of times. Lost World is no exception. Jurassic Park and the Lost World, I've seen dozens of times. Anything after that, Jurassic Park 3, I've seen a handful, but anything after Lost World and the original Jurassic Park, those are what I've seen the most. And I can pretty much quote these movies like the back of my hand, and yeah, it still holds up pretty well. Lost World is not as good, not even by a landslide as comparison to the first movie, but it is entertaining. It's kind of like, I read an article today that said Steven Spielberg's most mediocre movie has to be the Lost World Jurassic Park, because it's not even mediocre. It's like, it's just okay. Like, it's fair. Like, it's decent. Like, it'll get you through. It'll get you that same Spielberg effect as most of his movies had up until this point in time. And even now, and nowadays in 2022, it's good. It's a solid movie. I enjoyed it a lot, probably more than other people did, but I thought it was really fun. It's a really fun movie. Just had a lot of fun moments and a lot of like outlandish moments, though. I will say that much, because it's like the last half hour of the movie. Spoiler alert, I guess. They're in like a big city in California, and there's a fucking T-Rex. I mean, spoiler alert, 25 years later. If you're not gonna watch it by now, folks, sorry to say, I don't think you're watching it. So sorry, not sorry. But yeah, no, it takes place a few years after the first film wraps up. It's like, they bring back the kids. John Hammond's in there. His kids are, his grandkids are still there. They bring back the same actors and whatever. And it's just like, now InGen, the company behind, Hammond's company behind engineering these dinosaurs, is taking the company away from him. His nephew's, who's on the board of directors, is taking it away from him because of that incident in the first Jurassic Park where the guy got fucking half eaten in the opening credits. Lawsuits were happening. They're trying to close down the park, take the power and control away from him, and they're trying to rework it and just like corporations, they're trying to take it away from one person and migrate it to another, shifting power, the balance of power, and make their own fucking park so that shit can happen all over again. Because we don't want you to make all the money. We want to make all the fucking money and run away with all the money. So it's just like and it's all bullshit. It's like, yeah, we're going to use this this family lawsuit as a way to get the power from one person to another and just fuck the other guy. It's just a whole bunch of fuckery going on here, folks. And Sam Neill and Laura Dern are not reprising their roles in this, unfortunately, but we do get good old Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm. And that's pretty much all you need, folks. All you need is my body is ready, Malcolm. That's all that's all you need. Just cracking his little jokes, being the best damn version of Jeff Goldblum he can be. I mean, that's pretty much it. Supported with great cast such as Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, the guy who plays Eddie, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Same thing with on the antagonist side, you got the guy who's like this hunter, this big fucking game hunter named Roland. I forget his name. He's very recognizable. He's in like, if you've seen him in a lot of these disaster movies, he's this bald-headed guy. He's like, looks like he's Irish or whatever. But yeah, it's him. And you got Peter Stormare, fucking legend. Peter Stormare's in here as one of the villains, antagonists, I mean. And then you got the dinosaurs. So yeah, CGI did not hold up really well 25 years prior to this date. Unfortunately, you can very much tell it's CGI at this point in time. However, the practical effects still stand up very, very well. The parts in the movie where the T-Rex head and like is like pretty much just like going in the windows or like just like coming into tents or in the waterfall. It's all real puppetry and all like animatronics. So Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome, and it still holds up really well. But the CGI, not so much. It's like the original Jurassic Park didn't hold up well, but I kind of forgave it because of the story and the nostalgia and just how it was so well crafted and the narration was well crafted and whatnot. But I'm gonna be honest though, folks. Like I said, it doesn't hold a candle to the original Jurassic Park, but it does have a special place in my heart just for being a fun, stupid, dumb, fun popcorn movie. It's only a 2 hours. It's 2 hours long, straight shot. Pretty much there's a rescue mission going on. Jeff Goldblum has to go to this island, to Site B, because they're trying to poach these dinosaurs on the engineering island that they make these dinosaurs on before transporting them to the first island. It's a whole bunch of nonsense, but it's, and then Jeff Goldblum has to go rescue his girlfriend who was a paleontologist and a plot device and a fucking MacGuffin B, blah blah blah. It's all nonsense, folks, but. At the end of the day, it spirals into some fucking good adventure time. I mean, it's not as this movie like the original Jurassic Park was like an adventure / horror movie. The Lost World is just straight up adventure, like happy, fun adventure time with murderous dinosaurs roaming the land and eating your fucking face off. And they do show a lot of good, even for a PG-13 movie. They're showing T-Rex fucking chowing down on a lot of people. I long for the day, folks. Full disclosure, sidebar here. I long for the fucking day for a rated R dinosaur movie where we can have Jurassic Park style executions with a rated R. I want to see fucking limbs I want to see a fucking velociraptor strip the flesh fucking varnish off a footlocker off of some fucking dude's face. No gloves off, folks. No holds barred. Just let's get a fucking T-Rex or a velociraptor. Because that's more intimate. Because it's almost the size of a little bit taller than a human. Like a human male. So it's just have them fucking strip the, you're kind of like the Terminator in Terminator 2, where you just see him rip the skin off and the fucking the metal endoskeleton. Yeah, let's have a raptor graze the skin and kind of just rip the flesh off of a fucking arm, and then it's you just see the blood and the guts, and it's and then he starts to fucking tear your face apart, fucking. Kind of when in what Nightmare on Elm Street movie where he looked in the mirror and he started peeling his skin off like that. Yeah, let's see that shit. Let's see an rated up fucking R Jurassic Park. Let's stop being a bunch of goddamn pussies, Universal Studios. Anyway, where am I right now? What's happening? Oh, I'm doing a review. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. I just let go of one of my dark fantasies. But anyway, I digress. Lost World is a pretty fun movie. John Williams is back for the score. You're gonna get that awesome soundtrack. Pacing is pretty well for the most part. Some unevenness here and there with going back and forth between different parties until they converge. And I don't know. I just felt like the original Jurassic Park did a lot better, and the dialogue too in the original. But there is some cool lines here, spotty lines here, the memorable lines and quotes. Not nearly as enough as the original, but still it gets you through for the most part. So with that being said, if I had to score the Lost World Jurassic Park on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's still a solid, good movie, good old time. Just shy of an 8 to make it great. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. I've rambled enough and revealed my dark fantasies enough for one evening. So that being said, that is my review of the Lost World Jurassic Park. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And thanks as always for stopping by, and I'll catch y'all next time.